Hey everybody, I'm Delicia and thanks so much for tuning in to another Stogie Bird unboxing. This time I have something extra special. I have this single tube that I've gotten into, and I did cheat a little bit because I did reach out to Sam and ask him what's going on right now with the Stogie Bird stuff, and he has something extra special that I'm so excited to talk to you guys about. So he is doing this vintage fresh type of, I don't want to call it a program, a genius idea would be a better way to put it, because he is the master at coming up with these really out of the box, really cool ideas that this one he was texting me and telling me showing me actually some of the stickers, some of the bands, some of the information about it, and I'm so excited. I haven't gotten into this yet, so I'll talk a little bit about it. And then of course I always try to start all these videos with giving just kind of a reiteration of the club itself in case you're new. So stogiebird.com, you can find the best subscription service out there for you. You can sign up for either the 2 for $20 Stogie Bird, the 5 for $40, or the 8 for $60. And again, doing that, you're going to be receiving these beautiful cigars well over the value that they're charging you for, delivered right to your door. Stickers, all kinds of cool swag, extra stuff is always in there, as well as the manufacturer or the brand of the month. Last month it was the GTO, and it was some amazing cigars that came in there. And of course the brand of the month is a $70 club. You get 8 different cigars, and it's a nice portfolio of the whatever brand that he happens to be featuring that month. So it's a great way to try out some of our favorite brands, or maybe some newer brands, and kind of go through their entire lineup and, you know, see which ones really stood out to you. You can always jump back on and order you know, extra cigars that you really liked, or you wanted to get more in your humidor. You can always jump back on and do that. He does offer free domestic shipping as well as international shipping at the best price out there. He basically just, whatever it is that he's gonna, you know, they're gonna charge him for the international shipping, he's relaying that same you know, price point right back to all of you. So it's really cool. I know that's always a question. That's why I always bring that one up. There's always that question, people that are located outside of the United States that would like to take part in these clubs, and there's not a lot of them that offer the international shipping. So Stogie Bird is one that does, and it's a great way to, again, get those cigars delivered right to your doorstep. I love it. Buddy System is also one that's on there. I think that one's a genius idea. It's a basically 4 sets of cigars, so 8 cigars total, 4 different types, and you can share them with a buddy. You can keep them all yourself, smoke one now, smoke one later kind of thing, but it's a great way to, again, kind of take part in some of these different cigars that are offered. So now back to what I was talking about, what I had heard about, which is this beautiful vintage fresh. So the idea with the vintage fresh is basically freshly rolled cigars with these super old vintage bands, creating the vintage fresh. Cool idea. So Sam went out and somehow found all these crazy old cigar packages and bands, more specifically, like from the 1920s kind of vintage. I mean, really cool stuff. He was sending me some pictures of them. I was like trying to figure out how I could get some of those so I can keep them. No, but really cool idea. And then he, of course, talked to some of these different manufacturers that are out there with this idea, and was like, hey, let's, you know, blend some stuff together, put these old bands on there, and, you know, come up with this new idea. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so he's calling it Red Tips. This is cool. So Red Tip, this is an old brand. Really cool. I'll zoom in on this so you can see it better. This gives you the blend information. So Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. Tells you the Vitola is 5.5 by 46. Vintage Fresh. Red Tips, the inaugural release from Vintage Fresh, was chosen to be the first for the good fortune found in its band. Printed in 1923, writing with a thoroughbred like Espinosa and the La Zona factory, you'll find yourself in the winner's circle smoking these Red Tips. These are a limited release micro batch, and yeah, this is an awesome idea. I love it. 1923. So super cute. So here's this little jar. Of course, Boveda package jar. These look like, these would be something found in like a vault somewhere. This is such a cute idea. So some of these red tips will be included in the Stogie Bird 5s and the Stogie Bird 8s up through May 14th is what he said. So make sure you're signed up for that. These are such a cute idea, and these are totally sealed, really tight. In fact, I had trouble opening that little guy there. So these are so again, using bands from 1923 cigars rolled in 2020 to combine and create the vintage fresh. I just love that idea. I think it's super unique, super out of the box, just like Sam to come up with something like that. These are adorable. I love the way they're, ooh, these smell beautiful. So this first run is with Espinosa cigars, and then I've heard some rumors about him pairing up with Caldwell, Rocky Patel, Blackbird, so some different manufacturers getting involved in this great idea. And we'll see what other packaging. But these bands are so cool. These cigars smell fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to smoke these. I don't know how he managed to, it has a vintage aroma slightly to it. It also has that, you know, when you walk into an aging room and you just are hit with that beautiful smell of the different cigars that have been in there for like a year or so aging. It has that kind of aroma to them. But these bands from 1923, that's just so cool. Talk about anyone who collects cigar bands, definitely on the list of cigar bands that you want to put on something, maybe make a picture frame with it. There's a lot of really unique ideas that you could do with the different cigar bands. These are definitely amazing. What a cool find. I don't even know how he finds this stuff. So these jars are just so much fun. And I love the idea behind it. And of course they are adorned with that nice little Boveda pack in there to make sure that they're staying fresh and ready to smoke. Such a cute idea with the jar. And I'm actually smoking one of mine from last month's shipment, the American Rebel. This was the Barber Pole collaboration with Cody Kaz and Sam Lucia with Blackbird cigars. So really cool, fun. This is a great little smoke. Lots of flavor profile on this. So again, you can jump on the website. You can check out the latest brand of the month. He's always changing things up. He's always, you know, adding things and really keeping it fresh. But this is just an ingenious idea, and I can't wait to see what else he comes up with and what other cool bands he has in store, and what other, you know, really unique blends that he's putting out there with these guys. And just a really awesome idea, and something that is totally not something that anyone else has ever done. So really, really cool, super innovative. Sam is that guy. He is always thinking outside the box, bringing really exciting, cool ideas to the market. And I'm, for one, am super excited that he does stuff like this. It keeps it fresh. It keeps it really cool. And again, cute name, Vintage Fresh. Love it. So definitely something that you want to check out on the Stogie Bird website. And as I mentioned, if you are a member of the Stogie Bird 5 or Stogie Bird 8, you can expect to see some of these in your shipments up until May 14th. So make sure that you jump on there and sign up if you're not a member already. And again, you can always change, pause, do whatever you need to do to your subscription, to your membership, anytime that you want. And you can definitely reach out to Sam. He's one of those guys that's always on social media, you know, always in the different Facebook chats. And so he's somebody that takes a lot of pride in what he does and with his little baby projects. So definitely something that is fun to be a part of. I'm always excited every month when I receive my Stogie Bird shipment to see what cool things are in there, and especially all the neat little stickers. He always has all these cute little branding sticker stuff. These are always super cute. Just a lot of fun. That's awesome. So I will show you guys some up close pictures of these guys, and we will we will go from there. And then make sure you don't procrastinate on this one, because I believe they're just a limited amount, so they're only going to be available while they're available. So make sure you jump on that site, check it out, and take advantage of that CigarVixen code that's still available to get $5 off your orders. I'll make sure I put all that information in the text below. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Cheers. Have a great day.